We started coming to Joy Church in 2014, and we actually started dating in high school. Typical like high school lost relationship. We depended on each other. Neither of us really knew Christ. We had gone to church and I came from like a broken home. Both my parents were divorced, and we just didn't have like a good foundation of what marriage should look like biblically.
We broke up in 2016, and I knew that instantaneously, I knew that God was going not bring me someone that I needed, but was going to make me the man that I needed to be for someone. That next day, I went to church, and it was the second week of Marriage Makers or Breakers.
Unbeknownst to one another, we're coming separately. I'm so thankful that we both kind of were already here and involved, because he was coming on Saturday nights and I was coming Sunday mornings, and we weren't communicating that. But when that series started, just that first, weekend service, it was just so eye-opening to everything that we had been doing wrong.
I've never received anything so vivid from God. He called my name and he told me, this selfish portion of your life, this selfish time in your life is over with. Mm-hmm. You are called to live and be the man of God that I need you to be for this specific woman. And he put Logan's face in my head, and I was like, I don't know about that. No, but it was for sure. It was positive, and I knew right then and there, like, I have messed up.
And the selfish lives that we were living and trying to pull from one another instead of pulling from God and that relationship. And so we walked away from that series, and I still believed that we weren't going to speak. And he actually reached out to me and said, hey, can we meet up?
I've been all me, and not at all us, not at all God, not at all her, just my feelings before anybody. And that I woke up the next day after that service. I woke up that Sunday getting ready to go to work, and my old life was over.
God totally orchestrated that, because we needed that time to learn this new walk in our relationship and start to implement the things that Pastor Jim had taught us in that series. And we both immediately bought it, and it was just on replay in our car. And to this day, it's on replay in our car. Mm-hmm. Just every now and then we'll just, throw a CD in just to remind ourselves, like, oh yeah, I was so selfish this morning, or oh mm-hmm. yeah, that's how I'm supposed to be, or mm-hmm. Just remembering, we learned in that moment that marriage is so much more about what I can do for the other person instead of what they can do for me. Right after that, that's when we decided to join the church. Yep. And step into Joy and join the Joy team. And we did that before we got engaged. Mm-hmm. And that helped so much just to see whole marriages. So something beyond even the teachings that we get in service, something that has helped us so much and that we just treasure and are so thankful is the connections groups. And being able to be, for us, involved in YMCJ has been phenomenal. And so it's just so much fun to not only get to connect with other married couples, but you get to see whole relationships there, and get to just get in on a deeper level with some people. Mm-hmm. We've talked about this a lot lately. It's just, we love other couples getting connected, but we just love building marriages. And that has been so fun to watch God orchestrate and work through the connections teams. And it doesn't matter what demographic you are, what you look like, where you come from, what your background is. There's a group for every single person to get involved in. And it's just so powerful, and that's something that I love about Joy Church, and that they continue to pour into the congregation, because they know that this isn't just life within these walls, it's life beyond these walls.